We're back.
Do not restart the mission.
That would be an idea. I was just thinking, in between the episodes, you really got back into this pretty quickly. And, just like riding a bike.
Yeah.
Riding a murder bike.
Once you punch something, it's not really that complex.
Nope.
It's like the basic controls are the thing you'll really forget.
Yeah.
So games where you have to do that is where the basic controls are really complicated. This game is punch.
Yep.
Shoot, punch. The complicated stuff is stuff you don't forget.
That is how you're supposed to do that, okay. I like how that's mashed down, too.
Yeah.
I wonder... I think I might have seen this sometimes. You can lure stuff into that. Like, you can get a mancubus to walk into that and it'll get squished.
That just reminds me. There's another game that I was playing for the weirdest reason, and it's the weirdest game.
Oh?
Yeah, it's because I have the Origin downloaded.
Right.
Because I was trying to get Mass Effect 3, but my...
This is a fucking room.
Yeah?
Just look at it. Look at the fucking... Go in here and it's like...
Oh, hey, look, there's a fight.
Yeah.
Doom is not a very subtle game.
No, it is not.
If you're coming to this game for subtlety, you're in the wrong place.
Yeah. But this is, like, exceptionally unsubtle. Like, Jesus Christ.
It's so unsubtle that you can't even...
It's like offerings to...
And then they have the friggin' shiny thing.
It's like offerings to the loot god or something.
Ugh.
Come on, then. Let's get this over with.
This blatant fight.
You're not gonna let me get to the door.
10 out of 10 on the blatant fight scale. There we go. Here's the blatantly.
Just once.
The really shittily invisible ones.
Yeah. Like, I've seen some bad invisibility, and this is worse.
It makes them easier to see.
It really does.
Because now they just actually can't blend in no matter what. In the original Doom, they were just fucking invisible.
Yeah.
Except if they got right up on you and attacked you, but then you're already hit, so what the fuck? On the harder difficulties, you're basically just dead, so you just have to remember they're there.
Yep.
Just stupid.
Yeah, that's like even worse than like Halo's active camo looks, because active camo can actually blend in sometimes. Really catch you by surprise.
Well, the first game, they were pretty much just invisible.
Yeah.
It was really bad. And the second one, it's really easy to see them.
Yeah. It's really interesting. As technology gets better, it's easier to see invisible stuff.
Well, that's not technology getting better. That's the game. The developers.
I can't even lock onto it. That's actually kind of cool.
So that's the only issue.
Yeah. It's not hidden, but I can't lock onto it, which is pretty cool.
The sensors can't see it, but eyes can.
Yep. It's kind of like... Actually, it reminds me of the... Speaking of Halo, is the... There's a kind of ship in the books that's actually this Spectre ship kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's what O&I flies around. And it's kind of a funny point that they're not invisible. And in fact, well, they're invisible to sensors in every respect, but they aren't actually invisible. So one of the best ways to see one of their stealth ships is just to look out the window.
Yeah. Well, that's we have the stealth planes.
Yeah.
Those gigantic, fucking loud as hell things that are the least stealthy things that possibly physically exist, but they can't be detected on radar.
Are these the dazzle camo things?
They're the stealth bombers.
Ah,
The giant triangle things.
right.
They're fucking loud and gigantic, but they can't be detected on radar for some reason.
Right. Isn't it because they don't reflect or something?
Yeah. Like the radar wave, because radar waves are light waves.
Right.
So I just learned about this in fucking astronomy.
You know, I haven't used in a while.
That's just one enemy. Is it really worth it?
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, it's one enemy that could very easily kill you, but it's just one. Or you could easily kill him by gossing twice.
Hi. Just blew his head off, like specifically just his head.
Yeah, the enemies even disappear in this game.
Yep.
You know how in most games that just be blatant and annoying?
Yeah, and this one they kind of disintegrate like that. And
People can't even fucking stand that anymore. It's like a thing that shows a bad game.
Yeah.
In this game, it matters so little.
Yeah, I mean, the main reason people do that in games like this is for performance, so they don't have all the corpses.
Yeah. But mostly now, since computers just usually can handle it, or systems,
it feels like
just seemed as laziness because they didn't want to optimize it.
Except in this, it feels like more of a stylistic thing, honestly.
Now, in this game, you just don't fucking care. It just... Because it's not ruining your immersion.
Although it might just be a reference to Doom 3, come to think of it, because they definitely did in Doom 3.
Yeah. it just doesn't matter in this game if they disappear or not, because
Yeah.
they literally just spawn out of nowhere anyways.
Yep.
You just think about it. How do they spawn enemies in this game? They don't have to try and hide them or carefully spawn them in. No, they literally just teleport.
No.
They don't give a shit.
As opposed to Doom 3, which had monster closets everywhere.
Monster closets.
That's the only name for them, really. They're monster closets. You open a closet and a monster pops out.
I remember that. That was like a term. I think that created that term of monster closet, that game.
It did, yeah.
There's that Berserk power-up. Not the best power-up, but everyone's favorite.
Yeah.
It might actually be the best, though.
I think it is the best, personally.
Yeah, because then it's just insta-kill. Why quad damage when you can literally just kill everything in one hit?
Ow.
Invincibility? Well, you're already invincible because you're killing everything.
Yep. I'm waiting for the, oh, yeah, no, okay. That's probably a good time. Hi.
Spawners are the fucking worst.
Yeah. God, I had a whole video on those. Just we were trying to kill that one
Oh
spawner.
my god, that took for fucking ever. How the hell did you end up beating it?
I don't know, I think we just got really lucky.
Yeah. I remember I played it for my I was talking about this, that I beat it for my friend.
I think I punched him in the dick. Hi.
Oh my god, you just freaking bent his leg the other way.
I don't even like, look at the timer. How much time I have left on that, because I just spent the rest of it murdering.
It's because they know that you want to have fun.
Yeah.
So I think this is the one you have the longest, actually.
But look out. Again, because it stops the timer whenever you're killing something.
Yeah. It's just meant for you to have fun.
Yep.
This game doesn't worry about being the most difficult game. It is hard, and it is definitely well made.
We are playing on the hardest difficulty. Like, the only way it could be harder is if we're literally playing like you restart from the entire game if you die difficulty.
We're playing on a Nightmare?
Ultra Nightmare, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, there's another mode beyond this. It's Nightmare.
Really?
And then there's True Nightmare.
Jesus.
You need to beat this game on Ultraviolence to unlock Nightmare.
Ultraviolence, that's what we're on, yeah.
Ultraviolence is the hardest you could start off with, which is, it's actually kind of the default difficulty.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
The other difficulty is easy. The other difficulty is Babu.
Because there's just no difference, basically, and because you just murder the hell out of everything anyway.
Oh no, this is definitely a lot harder. I played it first through on the normal difficulty because I thought that was just normal.
Now we're doing the boss fight. I forgot to set the fucking timer again. God damn it.
I have this as my ringtone. Now, I got a new phone and you can actually play this as a ringtone. Last one just didn't work for no reason.
It's awesome.
My mom hates it and says I should change it because I'm not going to hear it, but I always know Doom.
Alrighty. Found the Titan's core. Is this just the Crucible Guardians, or is it a level up? Is there some lead up to them?
There's some lead up.
I thought there was too, yeah. They're a fun fight, but they're kind of like
I like the other two.
They're not well designed. Like, they don't stand out. I think they're new for this game too. I don't think
they're just thrown in out of nowhere.
Yeah,
They just kind of appear because they needed a boss.
but they're a fun fight, and it's just.
I prefer the other two. They're definitely the weakest in every respect.
Mm.
Like their patterns are. I think they're the easiest to beat too.
Yeah.
Cyber Demon took us quite a few tries because he's actually
Yes,
kind of hard.
it
But remember the stupid fucking shotgun.
God, that thing just minced him.
Yeah, it's because it armor piercing. He usually has armor, now he doesn't.
Yeah.
Reclaim the
that's
Crucible.
right. This is a whole big thing. I like how it went. It's like I like how it's a sci-fi game, and then it goes reclaim the Crucible. I think it's a big prophecy thing.
So that's sci-fi game. You have to go to hell.
Yeah. That's what this game does really well. It's just like.
They're not aliens.
Yep.
Most games, I think even the Doom movie made them aliens or something.
Because you just don't expect.
Yeah, why hell?
Yeah.
Out of all the things, why hell?
Where am I going? Hi. Never noticed that before.
Nope.
Oh, I got that one has its arms missing.
Alright.
Where
Where
the
are you supposed to
the
be
actual
going?
hell am I supposed to be?
There's a
Oh,
retard
okay,
button.
teleporter.
Follow the retard signal.
Yeah. Cybermancubus.
I just heard one of the YouTuber I watch use the word retard button. I'm like, yeah, that's the perfect fitting thing for these. This is in Resident Evil shit.
I just
6.
played Bioshock, the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their retard arrow sucked.
It really did.
It just didn't know where it wanted to go. Like it tried to adapt to where you were and give you like different points, I think.
Yeah.
But it just didn't know how to do that.
Yeah.
And like at random times it would just not and try to tell you to go straight to this fucking wall.
Yeah, that was part of the problem. Speaking of part of the problem, God, I just remembered this room and I hate this room.
Again, and it would actively point you for the fucking wall.
Come on, open up, open up, open up. There we go. Don't
This
crash.
music sounds good.
Oh, I wonder if the game will crash now that we're not in Doom. No, Vulcan with that previous thing.
Well, it's running fine.
Yeah, but I meant like a couple sessions ago when it just had armor. When we grabbed one of those and it crashed the game every time.
Yeah, that was just a weird one. We weren't able to get it.
Yeah.
We're just missing one now.
This is the weirdest thing.
We were supposed to go back and get it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that didn't happen.
You're supposed to go back and do a lot. Oh, this isn't important enough.
Yeah.
I played through this game the first time without even getting rooms. Because I didn't want to deal with loading screens.
Yeah, that's a definite problem. Actually, hang on. That's a loading screen right there. I recognize the skull. I think that might be one of Doom 3's loading screens.
Okay.
That's awesome. It's like
I think that's the villain in Doom 2 too.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a giant head. I never beat that game because of fucking trap. Doom Trap. Doom Troll. Well, they're not traps, and they're going to call them traps. They're trolls. Since there's no indication of them. No way to know that they're there other than falling for them.
Right.
Which isn't a trap.
It's just a dick move.
Yeah. It's a troll.
It's a prank in the same way that April Fool's Day stuff with pranks.
Yeah. Just a prank, bro.
Chainsaw.
It's just like Dark Souls. They're not traps when you get instantly killed for no reason.
Yep.
Because you have no way of knowing that they're there. And the only way for you to not get hit by it is you're fucking lucky.
Hi there.
It's meant to set you off edge. No. You do that through atmosphere and tension.
Yeah.
Not through me just dying. I don't have to die for it to work.
Yep.
And you can keep getting killed by it just by being fucking unlucky.
So part of the problem with this room is that you just keep going back and forth.
I think I remember this room. Yeah, I hated it.
Yeah.
One of the times I'm like, yeah, this isn't that well designed.
Wow, I took both of those hits.
Too bad this is one of the best songs in the game.
Yeah. Definitely issue.
This is
like,
ripping
the first time I
right?
went through this, I had no ammo, and that one guy, and I didn't even have chainsaw ammo, and I just had to keep fighting that guy back and just fighting him back. I think part of the problem was no, that wasn't it. What happened was I was an idiot, and I was trying to do the kill a mancubi with a pistol thing. God.
What?
Yep.
On the hardest mancubi?
Yep, pretty much. I think it's a challenge.
It's a cyber mancubus.
Yeah.
I thought they changed the name and put cyber in front of it. It's like there's a cyber demon.
It's cyber, so it's future-y.
This was made in the 90s. This embraced its 90s.
Yep. Honestly, I love how much this game just like says, yep, we're doing this, we're referencing this. Like any other developer, they probably would have tried to like ignore Doom 3 or write out of canon, and this game just keeps going back and referencing it.
Well, Doom 3 wasn't a horrible game.
Yeah.
It just wasn't what people wanted.
No, not at all.
I played a little bit of it and I stopped because I got kind of bored.
Yeah,
The aspect ratio was too bad.
It's got a yeah.
It's
a very slow starter.
I didn't get the BFG edition,
Yeah.
so they didn't have the right aspect ratio.
This room is too small for you guys.
Yeah, it's nothing but them, which is weird.
Oh boy. Hi.
I'd much rather have the Cyber Demons at their own, the Kaka Demons, their own little individual round, rather than be mixed in with other people, because I hate them.
Yeah, they're definitely... Yeah, that might be a better way to do it, honestly.
I really just don't like them because they do way too much damage.
They're kind of tricky to get around, too, because like, everything else is on the ground.
It's very hard to dodge their stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they can get you from any... There's no angle where you have...
On the other hand, that also does make them stronger, because they're their own kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, they already are ridiculously strong.
Yeah, they could maybe do it being toned down a little bit, but I like that they're there. I like that they add variety.
Yeah. They shouldn't do as much damage as they do. I think if Bell was closing, they do a little too much.
Okay.
Because you have to get rid of them immediately. So it's
It's
a
haste. Why am I bothering saving that?
They're honestly like as big a threat as the Summoner, because you just have to get rid of them immediately.
Pretty much. Speaking of flying enemies.
Yeah, Summoner I hate too because they're just too mobile and hard to hit, and they do way too much.
On the plus side, when they have haste, you actually can chase it around properly.
Yeah, and it's hard to tell where they go sometimes. You blew his arms off!
Wasn't even intentional.
God, I love this game.
Yeah.
Just mad at something, just go punch demons.
Yeah. I like how that one's a map. This is the story. This is just some fire.
Yeah, that's his death. Environments.
The one thing we don't need any health.
Health is less valuable than ammo.
So right, you put this in. I think you keep coming back to this room and having fights in it.
Yeah, I usually don't like this setup.
I think you can also save up until the last one and just put them all in at once and have a super big fight, maybe?
It's usually a thing of, well, why are you putting that in so you can go get the other one?
Yeah. Hi.
Because why do you need multiple?
Yeah.
They have a power-up blocked off. Actually waiting to tell you when to use it.
Yeah.
Like, no, don't use this now.
Bit. Oh god, that's one thing about Prey I do feel safe about telling you is the pistol is just shy of useless. It might actually be worse than the pistol in this, just because it's such a lousy bit, because it's a silenced pistol. Yeah.
Well, is it more useless than the fucking... I think the Doom 3 pistol is more useless than this one.
No, the Doom 3 pistol you can at least like knock off headshots. Like it won't even kill stuff.
I'm like, yeah, but it's useless because you have to use it. That's what makes it worse.
Yeah.
There's too long a time where you're just stuck with it.
It feels like I kind of like a couple things that Prey does. I don't want to tell you too much because I haven't even played it yet.
Yeah, I want to play it. I just need to get money to buy it. I'm waiting for it to go down in price because I don't like buying shit for $60.
Yeah, that's fair. I was waiting for it to go on sale, and then but I had a buddy buy it for me, which is really nice. There's one thing it does is it has like the alien thing. If you are always at a disadvantage and everything is trying to kill you, so you have to really kind of strategize. I'm trying to explain stuff. Excuse you.
I never played Alien Isolation. I'm not interested. It's too. They make me a fucking nervous wreck.
Yeah.
The Alien is one of the things that really scares me.
Really?
It really gets because it's smart. That's what I fucking get freaked out at. I don't like to go on. It's way too fucking smart. So I'm really nervous.
Yeah, that's
like,
fair.
Crap. I don't know how to fucking deal with this shit.
Kill it.
There's another reason why I can't fucking stand attack.
Was I in the wall there?
Yes.
Okay. I was more concerned with the whole 3 health thing, but...
Yeah, I just don't want to play it because I'm too scared of it. Alien's too scary. It's too smart.
Yeah.
And I don't like getting scared that much.
Okay.
It's not It gets to the point where it's not enjoyable. Dead Space I can handle because they're dumb.
Part of the problem with that actually is it's not just smart. It actually cheats outright. I should probably wrap this
Yeah, it
down.
could be it can notice you even when you're hiding sometimes.
Yeah.
And you just have to keep down. It's just you have to go through death. I'm not patient enough to deal with that.
Well, the other thing it does is it learns. Like if you keep going and hiding in lockers, it'll eventually start checking the lockers.
I'm like, yeah, it's just too smart.
Yeah.
It's scary smart.
It's literally scary smart.
Yeah. And then you die instantly. There's nothing you could do. If it sees you, you're just done. I usually don't like it. I usually like having some leniency if I get seen.
Yeah, Prey is pretty good, though. You can lose stuff pretty easy in Prey. And, you do need to strategize. Like,
Yeah, that's what I like about... That's what I didn't like about some CRPGs, is if you don't do perfect, then you just lose. That's what I hate about Baldur's Gate. Also, because Baldur's Gate's a waste of my time.
Is this... I just realized, is something pinned up here?
Yeah,
it's actually bearing a hill there.
Yeah.
I just thought that was a wall or decoration. Yeah, I got really good at, zapping stuff in Prey.
Yeah.
And throwing canisters of explosives at it. Because that was basically the one thing you could do that you could do a lot of damage early on.
Okay. Yeah, it's... I like games that allow you to fuck up, have some leniency for fuck-ups. Like, that's why I don't play games on the hardest difficulty, because there's no game on the hardest difficulty that allows fuck-ups.
Here's the thing, though. Sometimes that works, and, like, really good games that really works on. Like Metro, you want to play on, like, Survivor difficulty, or Survivor mode.
Yeah.
Because that makes it hyper-lethal for everyone. Like, I played it, when I originally played it, I played it on normal mode. Ranger mode, that's what it is. I did not.
Ranger mode. I have to pay money for that, so fuck it.
Really?
Yeah, for the original Metro, you had to pay for it. $5. Metro Redux, you didn't. I didn't. I actually like it better on normal.
Yeah. Well, I got, this is 2034, I think. Oh, Last Light, that's it. And this is Last Light I'm thinking
Yeah.
of. And in that one, the first time I played through, I did it in normal mode. Because, you know, normal mode makes sense. And, I actually kind of didn't enjoy it, because it was just like, God, this is kind of slow, and I'm not doing a whole ton of damage. But I'm not doing enough to die over and over, at least. And then I played for on Ranger mode, where it's still hyper lethal for everyone. And that was so much better, because everything died in like 3 or 4 hits.
Yeah, it made you require a lot more stealth.
Yeah. It made stealth a lot more important.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that, but I'm playing on console, man. I can't aim.
Yeah.
That's what the basic thing is. Like, it did get annoying, especially in the Nosalis cave.
Yeah.
They just would not ever fucking die.
Well, that's Nosalis, basically.
That's my least favorite mission in that game, because those things are so fucking annoying.
Worse than the bear?
The bear I actually don't have that hard time on, because if you could dodge him, it's easy.
But it's like the level leading up to the bear is the one I really remember as being kind of a pain in normal and really easy on Ranger.
Oh, really?
That's the one where the difference really mattered, yeah.
I really did not like a lot of this Nosalis cave. I don't remember that one being too painful. I don't know why, but that one and the fucking one where you're in the damn swamp. Fuck that mission. Fuck those damn shrimp things.
Here's the thing, though. I actually really enjoyed the swamp because that's the most it ever got. Like that's when it got really, really like Stalker.
Yeah. You actually had to explore it. It's too bad the enemies are the fucking most annoying thing ever.
Yeah, but towards the end, like you had to. Yeah, towards the end, I was definitely running out of. What the fuck does Head just do right there?
They do that sometimes in this game. I don't know why. The enemies will just spasm out and like fucking go through themselves.
Jesus, that was weird.
Yeah, his upper body just kind of circled around.
It's like his head just had entered a black hole.
It's because he's trying to track you.
Yeah.
And there really isn't that much of a barring on them going through themselves, I guess.
Yeah, that's not. Because I guess their upper body must be way more rigid than the rest of them. But they still need to track you.
Yeah.
Right, that's it. And then you plummet.
Yeah, their abs are rigid.
Always cracks me up when you see just how fucking huge this gun is.
Yeah. One time I had the tracking thing fuck up and have a Cacodemon think I was up in the sky in some weird direction.
Yeah,
and his body literally contorted around in a circle to look up in the sky. And he was just stuck like that.
That right there is where exactly you're supposed to get that challenge for this level. The 2 mouse to feed one. Because you shoot 2 Cacodemons at once and they just line up like that perfectly. Hi!
I don't know, I really didn't even do that challenges. I didn't try and focus on them too much because all that stuff would just get on my nerves.
That's fair.
Because I realize I'm a really paranoid person. I'm a real paranoid, anxious person. That's why I can't handle a lot of this shit. That's why Alien Colonial Marines would just be annoying because it just give me constant paranoia and anxiety. I have to deal with that on a normal basis.
Wasn't I not getting these specifically because I got the good ones?
I think you got all the good ones.
Yeah.
You never get tactical skill. Fuck tactical.
I didn't know you could actually refuse those. I thought it was just lock you in until you picked one. That's nice though. You can do that. Yeah. Also, speaking of nice,
they're fighting each other.
Yeah.
It's weird. I always forget there's a war going on apparently.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good use of that.
Yeah.
I would say.
I feel like that was pretty good use right there.
Man, you really are stingy. I didn't think they were this stingy with the BFG ammo.
Yeah. I think it's just not been like really a common key because we're not fighting any big bosses yet. And this is right after the Cyber Demon fight.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you still only have one.
Yeah. Well, I had 2.
You had to.
The one I found was like the only one for a while.
Yeah, it's really on the only one for a while.
Yep.
The thing about haste is I think it speeds up the siege mode.
Does it? It does. That is nice. By a lot.
Yeah, it speeds up literally everything. It is full on haste.
Oh, double hit. That was good.
So if you get haste, switch to do siege mode.
Yeah. God, you can do that while you're moving, man. Nope.
Yeah, this is one of the highest damage dealing things is this, too.
Yep.
This in Siege mode probably deal the most damage.
Yep. The rocket launcher comes close with a lock-on burst, but you have all three of those have to hit.
Yeah. It's weird that the rocket launcher doesn't deal the most damage.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Rocket launchers tend to be the end-all weapons.
Yeah. For some reason, I'm getting flashbacks to Rage, and I don't know why.
Really?
It's horrible.
That's like the kind of Mad Maxy sort of thing, right?
Yeah, it's made by id
Yeah.
and Bethesda. Which
Yeah.
it is basically owned by Bethesda at this point.
I think they are literally owned by Bethesda.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, out of all they could be owned by Bethesda or EA.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. And like I said, Bethesda's been doing pretty good as a publisher.
It's gonna stop soon. I have a prediction. Like, this is what keeps happening. People are like, oh, this is a great game company, and then they just slowly turn to shit. They used to think Ubisoft was great.
Yeah. Oh, there's one.
EA was always hated.
I found a good number is you always want to have two BFG things, because if you have three, then you can't pick up any more.
I just never used them.
Really?
Yeah,
well,
I just save them
that's
for
that.
bosses.
I mean, I do the same thing with the gas. Really, is the chainsaw gas.
No, I mean, like, I literally never used it except on the health bars. It's like, they're meant to be used for bosses. I want to get as many of them as I can, because they stun the bosses.
Insufficient fuel.
With the fuel, I use it just in case, only when I'm in panic mode.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even worry about, okay, seeing this on the map, this is too much for me to think about.
Let me switch here.
Switch?
Yep. Don't have to do the whole setup thing to use this.
Okay. Well, you still have to spin it.
Yeah. But I can spin it up while I'm not currently in a fight. It does reduce the accuracy a bit, though.
It reduces the damage output.
Yeah. But I can just walk around rolling this.
Yeah, usually, if you get the fast setup thing, it's almost non-existent anymore.
Yeah.
Do you have that?
I don't know.
Probably have a whole bunch of weapon
Ow.
points.
Jeez,
You're getting killed by these
probably do,
pinkies.
actually, yeah.
I don't think this is the best time.
Nah, this is the best. I have 20.
It's gonna go away if you die.
Yeah, fair enough. Wow, there's three of them. Ew.
There we go.
God.
You're bouncing.
There were three of those things.
Yep. Well, now's a good time to end it, I guess.
Next episode, we kill those things.
Yee.